Isabella, it's great to get the chance to chat to you about this show. Huge congratulations. I've watched all of it.
Great.
All of it. What was the appeal for you, first of all, in terms of jumping into this project and giving it your flair and creativity?
I just love the book. Yeah, I read it ages ago and I've been sort of chasing it ever since. So, yeah.
What was it about the book that you connected with, do you think, initially?
Honestly, it's the only piece of literature that I've liked since the year 2000. Literature is dead.
Apart from the Death of Bunny.
Yeah, Death of Bunny and also literature. Like, honestly, yeah, it's very modernist, and I guess I'm old school that way. It's like this furious inner manic monologue about really big and important and existential themes. So, yeah, it's brilliant.
When you read the book back then, could you see it? You know, in terms of...
Yeah, totally, absolutely. And especially, I think, the whole, Brighton, the decadent seaside resort, like, you can see the masses coming down from London for the past 150 years.
Yeah. And what does it give you the chance to do? Because, the journey of this story and these characters is so interesting in itself, with, with Nick, with originally being a film idea, then him writing the book, and now we have this, I guess, luxury of having an episodic opportunity to really dive into it, to really explore the characters, to really explore, like you say, that location. Is that a luxury for you as a director?
Yeah, of course. It's funny with series, right? They're treated as this lightweight thing, but in actuality, it's a very, very epic film, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
it's like a really long film, just couple of chapters.
It's a 4-hour film, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's brilliant.
And how important was it for you to have kind of Nick's presence, I guess, across the project?
It is there intrinsically, regardless.
Yeah.
And I was really happy to chat with him about anything, but actually he was very hands-off.
Yeah.
And very sort of taking a step back to a process that's very different from any of his creative processes.
Yeah.
And but we did chat about the script, and it was all very cordial and open and nice.
What were the things for you that were, I don't know, you either found important or useful that you talked to him about particularly?
I don't remember. I don't think anything changed from talking to him. There might have been, I don't remember. But I think we were very much on the same page about what this should be and what it could be.
And then when it came to the music?
Yeah, that was...
those conversations?
Yeah, again, very hands-off from our side. We'd watch the episodes together and we'd talk about what there was and what we're thinking, and then we just leave them to it, really.
Yeah.
Because, I think that's how good collaborations work mostly. You have these experts and you let them do their thing.
I wanted to talk to you a little bit more in depth about Brighton and the locations, and I also wanted to sort of shine a bit of appreciation for location managers and how important they are to the storytelling, to have that collaboration with yourself. And I know that in the past it's something you dipped into kind of briefly. So do you mind talking about that relationship of the collaboration between location managers? Because it's so important, isn't it?
It is, and it's actually, people tend to forget that it's actually a very close relationship that you have as a director with the location manager before everyone else is there, even, I drove down to Brighton before pre-production started, before anyone else was there. And Lex, who did the location scouting, he's local. He's worked there for many years, and he's just very knowledgeable and a great guy.
And were there specific things that from the script that really kind of, I don't know, jumped out at you? There were, because they help drive the story. They help tell us things about character, emotion, backstory even sometimes. Particularly I'm thinking about that episode where Bunny goes back to his father's house and that environment and you can see tiny little details in things that might tell us more about, his story to where we find him. Yeah.
I mean, that's all Alexandra, of course. Well, not entirely, because we did find some locations that had a lot of it in it.
Yeah.
The wallpaper matters, the texture, the fact that someone's been smoking in there. But of course, she and her whole team added so much detail to it, and then they added all these little Easter eggs as well. There are bunnies everywhere, and there are devils everywhere if you look for them. You know, so I think there's a lot of fun to be had with that, and within that fun is also an earnestness, you know, something, a story.
Yeah. What were some of the most memorable locations for you as part of the filming of this project?
Well, there's the scene at the top of 5 where they wake up in the mist, or in a storm actually, and it was a horrible, horrible day where we all froze to death. But it was so beautiful, and the way the wind whips through his clothes as he's telling the story of his father, it could not have been better. And of course, there's the house where the junkie is dying. And as you said, the father's house and the pool. Yeah, the pool. Yeah.
Because it's capturing that period.
Yes.
Or you know, because it's the colorscape, it's got such a specific texture to it in a way as well.
And the tiki bar they built by the side of the pool there. And all the sleazy men hanging out there. Yeah.
Yeah. It's amazing how that kind of just looking at a shot can transport you back to a time.
Yeah.
You've got to be so...
Yeah, it's fun, and it's difficult, and you know, I know they tore their hair out because they were underfinanced, but you know, they did a really, really good job.
And the clothes and the cars and all that, the hairstyles, everything about it. It's the detail that really helps drive story and character for sure. I wanted to talk briefly about your Bunny Jr., if you don't mind as well. What an incredible find.
Yeah, I know, right?
What a performance. Yeah. Where did you find him?
Well, we went through 400 kids, so yeah. We did. Yeah, we had an open call and also some experienced actors. Yeah, he's very special. He's a very open, very sensitive boy, you know, and you see everything reflected in his eyes. It's, you know, you just have to watch him. His mother's an actress too, and his father's a musician, so I think that helps. Like, he understands what performance is, but he can stay grounded within it.
Yeah.
And true, and yeah.
And particularly with the kind of the subject matter and the story and the way you guys protected him, you know, and sort of almost, you know, kind of bubble wrapped him in a way around certain things as well. Not an easy thing to do, but so important to do for you all.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, we need him to stay pure and innocent, right, within this chaotic and very horrible world, and be our shining light.
Yeah.
But yeah, it wasn't hard with Rafa because he was kind of sheltered and sensitive, so you just had to keep him that way.
Yeah. There's so many moments within the show that really stayed with me with his performance, but there's one in particular where he's in the car and Bunny's out kind of trying to get, and he just goes, "Oh, Bunny." And it's such an emotional moment and a kind of real turning point almost for where he is with that relationship, I think.
Yeah, he says, "Oh, Daddy."
Is it "Oh, Daddy"?
Yeah, "Oh, Daddy." Yeah, it's very sweet. Yeah, that's a hard line to pull off. Yeah, he did it beautifully.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Thank you.
It's really lovely chatting to you. Thank you so much.
You.
Thanks a lot.